Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Sam Kohlmeyer.
And I'm Taylor Musgrove. Let's take a look at the news. Last week, Bradley hosted a graduate fair for students to learn about different options after they graduate. Rachel Borland stopped by to learn more about this event. 3 students from Bradley's interactive media program have a board game currently in production.
After graduation. Last week, I caught up with Rick Smith to learn more about the most recent event, the Graduate Fair.
This is an event for those students who are thinking about a master's degree, a doctoral degree, a professional degree, med school, law school, but it's their opportunity to come and talk with admissions representatives.
With events such as this, people often don't know that it's the Smith Career Center who's working day and night to ensure the best experience for students.
We're here to help all the students to learn more about what they can do with their major. If they're unsure about what they should major in, we can help them out with career assessment as well.
With many schools and employers coming back year after year to meet with Bradley students, we knew there had to be something special about our school.
Our fairs are they stand out probably because the students are so well prepared, but the students come in knowing what they want to do, and they present themselves very, very well to the employers.
If you missed out on the grad fair, there's no reason to worry. The Smith Career Center still has a couple of upcoming events throughout this school year.
For this semester, we still have the Nursing and Physical Therapy Career Fair on November 14th, and then we have the Spring Job and Internship Fair on February the 15th.
The Smith Career Center puts on events like this throughout the semester to help students find their path after graduation. For more information, you can stop by the Career Center located on the first floor of Burgess Hall. For BUTV News, I'm Rachel Borland.
3 students from Bradley's interactive media program have a board game currently in production and are showing it off at the 4th Annual International Games Day in Chicago. The game is called Dark is the Night and was created by senior students Zachary Abbott, Arwen Boyer, and Joshua Still. The students will demonstrate their game to hundreds who visit the game day at Chicago Public Library on Saturday, November 4th. This is the second game created by Bradley students that has gained international attention this year.
Last week, Bradley Sports Media Empowerment Group hosted Kaiko Price, the Senior Associate Director of Athletics at the University of Illinois. Price discussed what it was like being a student athlete in college and how she was inspired to make athletics her career. She talked students through steps they can take to become involved with athletics on the management side after graduation.
One, especially if you're thinking about athletics or working with students, you have to be able to connect to people and to be able to communicate well, and working in athletics, there's so many different units.
The Sports Media Empowerment Group focuses on informing students of options after graduation on how to become involved in the sports management world. Keep an eye out for more speakers on campus throughout the semester.
COM 103 students will be taking a field trip that seeks to encourage students to experience the surrounding community and to make a positive impact by taking part in a 1.5-hour trash pickup. On October 28th, around 150 students will dress up in a Halloween costume and help to pick up garbage around the Peoria community. The City of Peoria Community Development Department wants students to focus on civic engagement, see the diversity and vibrancy Peoria has to offer, and to feel connected to their community. Professor Laura Brunn says if students feel connected to the larger Peoria community, they are more likely to stay here or visit after college and possibly continue to contribute to Bradley and Peoria.
2 Bradley students are working together with the goal to not only win an MIT competition but change how cells are grown for medical use.
Jonathan Tisson and Jack Blank are 2 students from Bradley working on a project entered in the Winelson MIT competition. Their project deals with creating nanofiber matrices for the integration and growth of autologous stem cells isolated from adult patients. Jonathan explains what this means.
So we tested a couple different materials of our matrix with varying properties, and now we're currently investigating how cell growth changes based on these properties.
What Jonathan and Jack hope to accomplish with this research is taking a burn victim and allowing them to skip a lifetime of medications and serious infections. By taking a stem cell colony from the victim, instead, They can put the colony into a nanofiber matrix and sew it into the patient.
You go to some sort of tissue like skin or heart or even in your brain or anywhere, and you'll find these stem cells that are specifically designed to regrow cells that have died in that area and to repair damage.
Bradley isn't known so much for contributions to science like MIT is. What could a project like this do for Bradley?
So really what it would do for us is just kind of an exposure thing. Say, hey, don't forget about the little guy. We're doing the same level of stuff. And so MIT, they get all the type of publicity that Bradley sometimes gets overlooked for. But really, as far as the research and what we've done here with stem cells in the lab, I think we've done very comparable work to what they've done at MIT. So winning it would be a testament to the work we've done for several years here.
For BUTV News, I'm Josh Smith.
With Halloween coming up soon, it is an exciting and active time on campus. Tomorrow, October 26th, from 5 to 7 p.m., Bradley's Greek Life will be hosting Fright and Fun on Fredonia, where local children will be able to come by and trick-or-treat and participate in fun activities at each of the houses. It's an event that's open to everyone.
With hundreds of minors and majors available on campus, it's often hard to choose what area you want to study. This past Monday, Bradley's ethics minor program hosted a teleconference between Ed Lamoureux and Santa Clara University professor Paul Suckup. They discussed how traditional virtue ethics can provide pathways to morality in our culture of new media.
What you do makes a big difference. We've sent students out who make a difference, and in the next generation it makes a difference. Now,
you first teach them what it means.
Having an ethics minor can help train students to understand how best to deal with ethical dilemmas in the workplace. If you're interested in pursuing an ethics minor, you can find out more information from your academic advisor. Let's see what Brett has to say about the Halloween weekend weather.
And Taylor has our entertainment news coming up after the break.
Sweet baby, you mean everything to me. I love you.
Can we get strawberries?
No, honey.
Please? Okay.
Well, sure is getting a little bit breezy and chilly outside, ain't it?
Yeah, the weather dropped
drastically.
completely.
Like this past weekend, I walked outside in shorts and I had to run back inside because it's freezing
It was a
outside.
mistake.
It does not get this cold in Texas at all.
Oh my god.
Speaking of this cold weather, guys, if we look at our Illinois radar, we can see that that rain that was affecting us this past weekend has moved further east. There is some cloud coverage that is slightly developing in Iowa that will eventually hit us. With these cloudy days that we've been experiencing lately, this will continue to hold over us. If we're looking at our temperature, we can see that it's moderately warm still in the west in states such as Missouri and Iowa. They're experiencing temperatures in 70s and 80s, where here in Illinois, we're going to be experiencing some temperatures that are in the cool 50s, 60s. As we move further east, they're experiencing cold 48s, 50s, 47s, and they're just getting cold, which means we need to start bundling up because this weather will get us fast. If we look at our 5-day forecast, we can see that tomorrow will be our warmest with a high of 68 with no cloud coverage, but we drastically drop back down to 44 degrees with some cloud coverage. For the Halloween party weekend, we can experience some drastically low temperatures of 42 degrees, so make sure you are bundled up accordingly, only to warm up to a medium of 48 with some sun to start off next week with a 51 with some cloud coverage. Now Taylor's got some entertainment news about Marvel and some spooky activities.
Stranger Things 2 is one of the most anticipated shows on Netflix this year. The wait is finally nearing, with the show airing in 2 days, October 27th. Overall, the show will consist of 9 installments in total, each around 1 hour long. Though Stranger Things has not revealed any new faces, it does show hopes of the characters Eleven and Barb returning to the show. Be ready to have all your pressing questions answered and theories dubbed. The CIA just kicked a puppy out of their bomb-sniffing program. A black lab named Lulu had the ability to be a bomb-sniffing dog, but just not the patience and only wanted to run around and play. The handler and trainer of Lulu ended up adopting her after falling in love with her quirky ways. Despite the CIA's critiques, however, Lulu seems to be a very, very good dog. It has been confirmed that Marvel's Thor Ragnarok will have their first LGBTQI superhero character, Valkyrie. Actress Tessa Thompson confirmed this news to Twitter fans when she said she's bi. And yes, she cares very little about what men think of her. What a joy to play. Though she is the first LGBTQI character in a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, her sexuality is not explicitly addressed in the film. The movie will be released the second week of November.
I can't wait to watch that movie.
I know,
All
I'm
Marvel
really excited.
movies, it's like action-packed, like...
Yeah, I'm excited for Deadpool too.
Oh, that's going to be legendary.
I know, I've kind of dropped off for superhero. I'm not super into it.
Leave it to you, Sam.
Yep. Thank you, Brett. Well, anyway, we'll be talking to an awesome guest from Student Senate this evening.
And later, see how different organizations are raising money for breast cancer awareness.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Tonight we are tuning into the Garrett Center where we have Kyle Wiseman with us.
Kyle is part of our campus Student Senate, and he's about to talk a bit about an event that they are hosting tonight. Over to you, Anthony.
I'm here at Marty Theater, where our Student Senate is premiering the documentary Newtown about the Sandy Hook school shooting. I'm here with Kyle Wiseman, who is a part of Student Senate, Vice President of Campus Affairs, who is co-hosting the event. Kyle, can you please tell us about this documentary that's premiering tonight?
Yeah, so Newtown covers the Sandy Hook school shooting in 2012. The documentary itself takes place 3 years after the school shooting, and it looks at the different families who struggled in response to this event. It asks the question, it touches upon the topic of gun control, and it asks the question, should there be tighter gun controls laws here in the United States?
And so there is a open panel discussion afterwards. What's going to take place at the discussion?
Yeah, so the panel discussion will be an opportunity for students to come in and ask questions to knowledgeable professionals such as Chief Joshko, Officer Savage, and the rest of the BUPD. It'll be Chief Joshko and Officer Savage talking about the resources put in place by Bradley if in the event of a campus crisis situation.
And so why is it important for students to come out and learn about campus crisis situations?
You know, it's always important to think about the different things that could happen, even if there's an off chance that they could happen, especially with recent situations, unfortunately, in Las Vegas, Orlando, Virginia Tech, to name a few. It's very important for us to be prepared on these types of situations and to be knowledgeable. So this panel discussion is an opportunity to do that.
And so why is it important to come out to the documentary and do it in an open panel discussion with authority figures?
Yeah, so doing it in a safe environment, this is a very sensitive topic. We recognize that, and we think that by getting everyone in a room to watch a very powerful documentary, and then especially with the panel discussion after with the different professionals to ask questions to and to lead a discussion, will be very powerful.
And so is this documentary free?
Yes, it is.
And where and when will this documentary be taking place?
7 p.m. Marty Glenn Theater.
Okay, thank you, Cal, so much. So you heard it right there, folks. 7 o'clock, Marty Glenn Theater tonight. Come out and learn about gun control in the crisis of a shooting on campus, what to do, and you can talk with authorities on campus. For BUTV News, I'm Anthony Landau. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Anthony. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is in full swing, and many organizations on campus have been working hard to raise money through philanthropy events. This morning, the Panhellenic Women of Bradley joined together with Bradley's On Wednesdays, We Wear Pink, a nationwide movement for the month of October dedicated to raising support and awareness for breast cancer. Volunteers of the organizations gave their time selling homemade treats for just $1 each in the Student Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., encouraging students to wear pink and donate to the cause for breast cancer awareness. If students miss the sale but still wish to donate to the cause, they can contact Kristen Howland at krhowland@mail.bradley.edu or visit nationalbreastcancer.org for information on the cause. Check out how the volleyball and soccer team did this past week.
And stick around for an awesome performance coming up later tonight.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
I'll be right back. Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
We're leaving.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Well, this past weekend we had a full house at the Renaissance Coliseum. Did any of you guys attend?
No, but I'm excited about basketball season. I really am.
Yeah, I really want to go to a game. I missed my entire freshman year without attending, so I can't wait.
Wow. Well, let me give you an inside scoop of what happened. More than 1,000 fans came out to the Renaissance Coliseum this past Saturday to watch the red versus white scrimmage. This event gave fans a chance to preview the talent of both men's and women's basketball. The women's began the event playing against one another. The white team ended up defeating the red team after 2 10-minute periods. After the women were done, the two teams did a 3-point contest together. The men's basketball team then competed against one another. Luke Van Bree was the alleged scorer of either team, scoring 10 points overall. After one 20-minute period, the white men won the game 34-10. After the men played, a few of the players participated in a dunk contest. With 2 dunks that total 56 points, JoJo McLaughlin was victorious. The women's first game is Saturday, November 4th at 4 p.m. Men tip off their season tomorrow in the Renaissance Coliseum at 8 p.m. The volleyball team played at Missouri State in Southern Illinois this past weekend. The team brought Missouri State to 5 sets but couldn't pull off the win. The Braves also took Southern Illinois to 5 sets and came out victorious. The team returns this weekend playing Drake on Friday at 7 p.m. and Northern Illinois on Sunday at 12 p.m. in the Renaissance Coliseum. The soccer team was also away this past weekend, playing at Loyola Chicago on Saturday. The Braves' only goal was scored in the 83rd minute by Garrett Wintermeyer. Loyola won off a header in 89th minute that bounced off a Bradley player. Loyola's 2-1 win makes these two teams at a 4th place in the Missouri Valley standings. Up next, the Braves host Central Arkansas on Saturday at 1 p.m. In Major League Baseball, the Dodgers and Astros kicked off the World Series in Los Angeles last night. The Dodgers star player Chris Taylor had 1 home run, scored 2 runs, and walked once. Justin Turner also hit a home run for the Dodgers. Alex Bregman was the lone run for the Astros, hitting the ball over the fence in the top of the 4th inning. The Dodgers ended up winning the game 3-1. The two teams play tonight in Dodger Stadium at 7 p.m. Central. Let's see, who are you guys a big fan of, the Dodgers or the Astros?
I don't care. Probably the Dodgers.
St. Louis Cardinals will be there next year.
No.
Whatever. I need to go to the outro. Anyway, after this, we'll be looking at what events will be happening on campus this weekend.
And hear an original song from our musical guest.
Hey, did you hear what the egg said after a night out of drinking?
What?
Lit. Did you bring the smokes?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't have any time to get them today. I'll pay you back.
No problem. I don't understand how you can smoke those anyway.
It gives me an edge. Like, I just feel more relaxed when I have them.
I can do that without smoking anything, though.
Look, you gotta try one before you judge me.
You know what? Never mind.
Join the cause to help end the use of cigarettes. For more information, visit thetruth.com.
How observant are you? Do you see me walking down the halls? How about the sidewalk? Why do you insist that I'm not there? How observant are you? Do you notice that I don't belong? Do you notice that nobody cares? Do you notice that my life is worthless?
Not at all. But I notice you.
Let's check out the campus events for the next week. Bradley's Theater opened their main stage season last week with the acclaimed Broadway musical Little Women. Little Women is based on Louisa May Alcott's 19th century novel and focuses on the four March sisters as they come of age in a post-Civil War New England. After an awesome opening weekend, the show continues through this week until the 29th at the Hartman Center. The Fall Into Reading Festival, which I definitely will not be attending, just kidding, will be held on this Saturday, October 28th at noon in the Carver Center in Peoria. This festival is free and will celebrate the unveiling of the Little Free Library. There will be tons of activities, including a costume contest, face painting, and even bookmark decorating. Cannot wait. And free books will be handed out. Mayor Jim artist and author Rita Ali will be keynote speakers this year, and there will be a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the library. If you're interested in attending or volunteering, feel free to email Logan Dowell at ldowell@mail.bradley.edu. Bradley's second ever Spooktacular Halloween concert will feature the percussion ensemble this year on Tuesday, October 31st at 7:30 p.m. in the Dingle Dime Music Center. Admission is free, and concert goers are encouraged to come in costume. The percussion ensemble will play different Halloween-themed pieces along with some other classical arrangements.
Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Taylor Musgrove.
I'm Brett Griffin.
I'm Cassandra Torres.
And I'm Sam Colmar. Tonight we leave you with a performance from Jonathan Voda. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
Blue moon on Blue Monday, the color goes unseen. I'm smelling something listless beneath the Armani. In a dizzy string of first impressions, bidding for their sparse attention. Can't turn a whisper to a shout, but I don't even make a sound. Love always seems to have a pretense. Well, you know what they say, when something's too good to be true. And I try to write you something special, but when I do, none of the words make any sense. A shameless binge, a weekend to waste. I know it's in poor taste, but I just want to relate. In a dizzy string of first impressions, they speak, they only are pretending. Can't turn a whisper to a shout, but I don't even make a sound. Love always seems to have a pretense. Well, you know what they say, when something's too good to be true. I try to write you something special, but when I do, none of the words make any sense. None of the words make any sense. None of the words make any sense. In a dizzy string of first impressions, bidding for their sparse attention. Can't turn a whisper to a shout, but I don't even make a sound. Love always seems to have a pretense. Well, you know what they say, when something's too good to be true. I try to write you something special, but when I do, none of the words make any sense. None of the words make any sense. None of the words make any sense.